Was Gervonta Davis focused in his training camp leading up to the fight with Lamont Roach?
It's been to the streets. I know you ain't focused. Better tighten up.
That's why I got everybody out of there. That's why I got everybody out of there. Can they see my page again?
Better tighten up.
Welcome to Rolling Ratchet.
Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way.
I'm your host that smokes the most. They call me Nizzy Nice. And there are some people out there who believes Gervonta Davis was not focused in his training camp leading up to the fight with Lamont Roach. Now, I played a video clip at the beginning of this video. I want to play that clip one more time, but this time I want you to focus in on the audio. The audio came from a press conference between Lamont Roach and Gervonta Davis.
It's been to the streets. I know you ain't focused. Better tighten up.
That's why I got everybody out of there. That's why I got everybody out of there. Can they see my page again?
Better tighten up.
Now, when you listen to that audio, that was Lamont Roach's voice saying, yo, I got my ear to the street and I'm hearing you not focused when you was in camp. Tank responds, yeah, I got rid of those people. Some people are speculating that Tank fired some people in his camp because they was having issues with him being distracted and possibly smoking weed. Not for sure if that's true. And as an avid weed smoker myself, I can never criticize somebody else for smoking weed. However, if Tank don't normally smoke weed in training camp and he waited to this fight to smoke weed, maybe that's what threw off his game. If you ever seen a Tank fight and you seen a fight against Lamont Roach, you know that was not a normal Tank fight. Now, even though Tank is a slow starter, he fights 12 rounds, but he don't normally really get busy to round 4, round 5 maybe. This fight, he started throwing more punches around the 4th and 5th round, but then he took his foot off the gas. He just didn't look like himself. He seemed like he never really got his timing down. But another thing that I think threw off his game was his corner. Why would he go hire a new trainer? He went and got a new trainer by the name of Barry Hunter. What was wrong with Calvin Ford? Calvin Ford got you to 30-0 with 28 knockouts. People, there's an old saying that goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why would you get a new trainer? And you could tell they was having issues in the corner. Tank even started yelling at Calvin, telling him to be quiet, listen to what I'm saying. Like, there's a little bit of confusion. And what even made it crazier, when Tank was in the post press conference, he said he got lost in the rounds and he didn't know what round it was.
You were talking about, having that period where you didn't know where the rounds was, because it seemed like at round 12, you kind of looked and was like, oh, you're round 12, dang. You know what I mean? So what was it to go through that particular process? Because you saw that you needed to kind of step it up right then and there once you realized it was the 12th round.
Yeah, again, that was my fault, man. I ain't pay attention to the rounds and things like that. Just a lot going on. But, again, it was myself, But you got to go to the gym and, get back to the drawing board and, train a little harder. And definitely, I'm glad it happened now and not, no other way.
Now, to hear Tank say that he didn't know what round it was, whose fault is that? Should we put the blame on Tank or on his corner? Because, damn it, I'm going to put the blame on both of them. If Tank didn't know what round it was, all he had to do was ask his corner. I also feel like his corner should have been constantly telling him, yo, you in the 6th round, you need to pick it up. Yo, you in the 7th round, let's pick up the pace. Yo, you in the 8th round, I don't know how the judge is going to score this. They should have been telling him what round it was. And to also hear Tank say, yo, it was a lot going on, makes me feel like his focus wasn't totally there for this fight. Now let's talk about the 9th round, because the 9th round, we ain't never seen this happen. Tank takes a knee. The referee starts giving him an 8 count. Tank then stands up, sticks his head through the ropes, tell his trainer he needs his eye wiped. He gets his eye wiped. He comes back and starts fighting. Technically, that was supposed to be a knockdown. That never happened. Let's listen to Tank explain why he took a knee.
Tank, you voluntarily took a knee midway through this fight. It was not ruled a knockdown. What happened?
I just got my hair done 2 days ago and she picked grease in my shit, so the shit was when you sweating and things like that and the grease come in my face, it burnt my eyes type shit. Damn, why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? This is real facts. Come on, man. Look at my hair. I just got my shit done. But it's all cool, man. You know how I get. They love you and then they hate you. Turn around there and love you again. You know what I mean?
So Tank is saying the grease that was in his braids mixed with the sweat got in his eye and it was burning. He needed a timeout. I'm not going to call cap on that. But what I am going to say is it's strange because Tank been fighting with braids for a few years now. And we ain't ever seen no other fight where some grease from the braids got in his eye and needed a timeout. But boxing fans, can we just admit that we was wrong? Yeah, we was wrong. Because when we first heard Tank was going to fight Lamont Roach, we was all like, who? We want to see him fight Shakur, Devin Hanley. We was all like, Lamont Roach? Who the hell is that? Well, now we know exactly who Lamont Roach is.
I put belt to ass, and you can see that's what I do.
Now, speaking of Shakur Stevenson, he was in the building. Let's hear what he had to say about the fight.
Hey, Shakur, if we gonna ask anybody, it gotta be you, bro. It gotta be you. Like dead ass. Shakur, listen, all the talk throughout the years, what you would do against somebody like Tank, your style versus his, was that not the blueprint? And can you not do 10x that?
I'm not even going to shit on him, but look, I want some money tonight. That's all I'm happy for. I want money tonight.
Shakur, tell us something, bro. Like, what did you think about the decision?
I ain't going to shit on him.
Okay.
We still got to see each other. He say he want to fight me, so we going to fight.
But what do you think about the decision?
I thought Lamont won.
You thought Lamont won? Got you. I talked.
Now, for Shakur to say that he won some money off this fight means he definitely bet against Tank. And that's the fight we all want to see, including myself. We all want to see Shakur and Tank fight. However, I don't think we're going to see that for another 1.5 to 2 years. And I'll explain in a minute why. But the whole time Tank and Lamont was fighting, they was talking trash to each other, right? Listen to what Lamont said, Tank said to him when they was fighting.
You know, before the scorecards came up on in the ring, were you worried at all that maybe you wouldn't get the nod?
Y'all know something funny? When we was talking in like the 12th round, I think the 12th or 11th, we was talking shit, right? But he like, you ain't gonna win. I said, shit, why not? What you talking about? He like, they ain't gonna give it to you. I said, oh, is that right? So, you know, that's how boxing work. It's sad to say, you know, that's how boxing work. I'm not, like, totally upset. I figured with a superstar, you won't get too much on paper. But, shit, I damn sure thought I had it.
My opinion, from the 4th round on, this was a good-ass fight. The first 4 rounds was kind of boring, but we all know that's how Tank's fights always start. He always try to take his time and fill his opponent out, and by the 4th round, he gets it cracking. He just couldn't get it cracking with Lamont because Lamont had his number. They say styles make fights. And it was definitely true in this fight right here, man. Now, I knew the fight was close, but I didn't know it was this close. Look at this scorecard. 114 to 114, 113 to 115, and 114 to 114. Out of 3 judges, 2 of them said it was a draw, and that 113 to 115 was in favor of Tank. That's crazy, right? Now, the reason I say Shakur and Tank ain't gonna fight no time soon is because Tank's thoughts is all over the place. When he did the interview in the ring after he found out it was a draw, he said, yeah, let's run it back. Then when he does the second interview with the full press, he says, yeah, we're gonna run it back, but I want to fight somebody else first. But the good news is Lamont Roach said if Shakur wants to fight, then he's gonna take that fight. Let me say one other thing, though, before I end this video, and this is more for young adults because y'all like to do this. People, if you're going to smoke weed, don't smoke weed on camera. And my reason for saying that is when people get a chance to use that against you, they will do that. For example, Tank smoking weed on camera right here, right? Now they're saying because this fight was a draw, oh, he was smoking weed in training camp. That might be true and it might be a lie. Who knows? He could have been smoking his weed before training camp started or after training camp. We don't know the truth, but nobody cares about the truth these days. Why? Because a lie is more entertaining. But hey, as always, I want to thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I'm your host that smokes the most. They call me Nizzy Nice, and we rolling ratchet.